You really want to get great at piano improvisation, right? Well, what if I told you the fastest way to unlock that skill isn't just about endless hours of piano practice? It's actually songwriting. I know, maybe you've never thought about writing songs, but trust me, it's the secret weapon to taking your piano improvisation to the next level. So stick with me and I will show you how combining improvisation with your voice and songwriting to transform your playing faster than you ever thought possible. So let me ask you something. What does it really mean to be an expressive musician? You're probably wanting to learn piano improvisation because you want the freedom to be able to express your authentic self without limitations or music notations. Perhaps you want to rock up to a piano at a party and lead a sing-along or just be the star of the show. Or maybe you just want to come home after a really long day, close your eyes and be able to accompany your voice so that you can express your emotions without the need for anyone else or complicated theory. Now, I think you probably know that it's not just about playing the right notes or following sheet music perfectly that allows you to express your soul. Expression comes from making music of your own, from feeling free, from communicating your emotions and ideas through your instrument and your voice. The real magic happens when you're not just playing at the piano, but when you are expressing through it. Just imagine being able to have the freedom to play any song at any time, change the tempo, change the feel of it, change the key. You can do anything when you use improvisation or piano with your vocals. But if you have likely tried improvising and found yourself stuck in limiting patterns, maybe such as this, or even this, you are not alone. In fact, I see this time and time again with my students. Or maybe the whole thing has just felt really scary and overwhelming to you. Or you feel that improvising sometimes feels a little bit aimless, like, well, what's the point? You're just noodling without any direction. Now, here's where songwriting becomes your secret weapon. Songwriting gives you improvisation structure. So think about it. When you're creating a song, you're giving your improvisation a purpose. You're guiding your musical ideas towards something more tangible, whether that's a chorus, a verse, or just a melody that really resonates. Now, think of this. Without songwriting, improvisation can feel like floating in the ocean without a destination. But add songwriting to the mix and now you've got a journey, a story that you're telling through your playing. So here's how it works. You start by improvising on the piano. Maybe it's just a few chords, nothing fancy, but instead of stopping there, you ask yourself, well, what if this was the start of a song? And suddenly these chords have a direction. You start to hear a melody in your head, or maybe some lyrics pop up. Now you're not just improvising, you're actually creating. And the cool part, the more you do this, the more natural it becomes. Now, don't forget collaboration. When you're collaborating with others, whether it's fellow musicians or even just jamming with a friend, improvisation is so fun and it can spark something entirely new. So sometimes the best ideas just come from bouncing off someone else's energy. And in our community, we take collaboration super seriously because it fast tracks your growth. You're not just learning in isolation, you're sharing your ideas and getting immediate feedback. All right, let me show you how this works. So let's take a basic chord progression, something simple like C, F, G, and A minor. They're in loads of pop songs. I am presuming that you know these chords, and I'm presuming that you know your inversions and that you can play a basic left hand singular note. Let's say you want to explore a new skill. So say you want to get good at passing notes in your left hand. You start by playing it over and over again. I'm going to just share with you what a passing note is. A passing note is literally the first note before the root in the scale. In the C, A minor, G, and F scale, we have all the white notes. This is the C major scale. If we're playing the left hand, we've got the C here, and then we're going to move to the G. The bass would be C, G. We're just going to play the note before the G in the scale, which is the F, or it could be the A. That it would sound like this. So let's say you've never played passing notes before. First of all, what I want you to do is to just get a little bit fluent with them, understand what they are, and you might be doing it really slowly. So. And then I want you to kind of start to improvise, but incorporating those passing notes. And as you're playing, I just want you to start to hum something really gentle and think about a melody that you could fit over those chords. Let it be super simple, even just a few notes. La da 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 da, do 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 do. There's no rhyme or reason. I'm just playing around with it. I'm starting to get good though at passing notes, and I'm bringing my voice in. From there, what emotion does this progression bring up? What could the song be about? Now you're not just improvising anymore, you're starting to write a song. So if you're serious about unlocking your full potential as an expressive musician, this is the only path. And improvisation gives you freedom. The voice gives you authentic release, and songwriting, well, my friend, it gives you structure. So when you combine all three, piano, vocal, and songwriting, you not only get a better piano improvisation, but you'll also start making music that truly resonates with who you are. And if you want to dive deeper into this, for this week only, I'm opening up my membership to my non-Express Your Truth students. If you want to learn not only how to improvise from being a very beginner to turning professional, but you also want to learn about songwriting and you want to improve your vocals, then click on the link below to the information page and I will show you how to make this process absolutely effortless. And also, if you have enjoyed this tutorial, please click subscribe and I will see you next week.